Welcome to Hancock-Whitney Stadium in Mobile, home to the South Alabama Jaguars. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the South Alabama Jaguars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Jaguars will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Volunteers want to move quickly. Wants to fire on second down. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. And this Big Orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Hendon Hooker had an unbelievable run. They find that guy, man, their offenses have been so hard to stop.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got stuffed on second down, and still they need 1 yard here on third and goal. He'll go to the sneak. Sneaks it in.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he makes the extra point.
Tennessee, 7, South Alabama, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Jaguars offense has its first opportunity of the day. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks. It's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
The Jaguars are facing third and inches. It'll be a first and 10 from the 29. Pulls it in. It's Duggar. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got a man, it's Callow. And tackled there by the defense. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's got it. First down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Copeland. That's caught. It's Torres. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Going downfield for the big play. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Off play action on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Sims.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Sims. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down, looking for more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Copeland. Release to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Torres. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Callow. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Finds a crease at the 20. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. How many many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, South Alabama! Fitted in the window for the score.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Alabama, 14, Tennessee.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. The throw. Makes the catch. It's Blunt. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On target over the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On the ground, it's Blunt. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Running to Green. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Tennessee! Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to pass. It's Copeland. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Trying to breaks into the open. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it to the back. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And they go back on top.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw on 3rd. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. He splits the uprights. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense already made the long field goal. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Jaguars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Copeland. throw to the outside is complete. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes a grab for a big play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Volunteers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll try the run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Jaguars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab. It's Callow. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Jaguars with the 1st and 10. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun. Give on the inside. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the Sticks with the first down. He now has 63 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it! They will score! Touchdown, Jaguars! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets it in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to...
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, South Alabama. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. He'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Blunt. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Connection to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The play-action fake. Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Hunt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got a man, it's Humphries. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Copeland. Finds his tight end. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On 4th down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's hard to step up. And on that play, you're helpless, and you know that you're losing possession. You're coming off the field.
Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. This offense simply has to pay this off on 3rd and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. The give to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Trying to punch it in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. And the Jaguars buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. A quarterback sneak on second down. The only thing I can think of is he thought he'd catch them napping. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Got it in the middle, it's Hill. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game, 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Jaguars have their offense in high gear. Using his legs, it's Green. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. To the air, it's Copeland. Caught over the middle, it's Torres. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And on 3rd down, they find a way to get the ball to the back end space and move the chain.
And that's a play the defender would like to have back. They like to think that they can cover running backs on these types of angle routes, but they're just not good enough on the coverage, and that allowed the offense to convert that 3rd down.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Torres. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. They're still firing away even with this lead. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do